Pastor Walker, I am back with another question, sir.
Okay.
So today's question, is there a difference between backsliding from the Lord and backsliding from the church? And how are we backsliding in both ways, and is one more important than the other?
Well, I think, first of all, we can't separate really the church and the Lord. I don't see a real separation there. So if there's no separation there, if you are backsliding from the Lord, you're automatically backsliding from the church. Because it's the Lord that's going to bring you together. It's the Lord that's going to have his children dwell together in his house. I think we find that over in the book of Psalms, and it talks about who should dwell in his holy place, in his holy temple. The Lord wants us to be together. So backsliding from the Lord is the same as backsliding from the church. Anybody that's not in the Lord, they backslide in the church. And I think sometimes we misunderstand backsliding, because we look at backsliding as somebody who doesn't come
To church.
but the Lord looks at backsliding as somebody who doesn't have the faith. So you could be in the church and still be backsliding. You're faithless.
That was actually going to be a top question to that. So can you still be active in church, but just be still just as backsliding? Just
You
Michael
cannot
Jackson
be active
walking?
in church as far as the Lord is concerned, but you can be active in church as far as man is concerned. I know there's been many people that's held positions faithless. They don't have faith in the Lord, but they got a lot of belief in themselves. They believe strongly in themselves, and they believe because we're here, I'm doing the Lord's will, but you're faithless. You have a form of godliness, but you deny his power. You deny what he's actually trying to do because you're too busy doing you. So once a person comes to the Lord, they're automatically, the Spirit of the Lord will drive them to want to dwell together in his house. So it's all about where you are in your relationship with the Lord. The church is just the second avenue. If you don't have it right with him, well, you'll never have it right with anything else.
Yeah, I can actually admit that I am guilty in the past of just going through the motions of going to church and just letting my activity speak for itself and my presence, but internally, spiritually, I was detached. I was just as detached as they come. So,
and that happens to so many of us, and we don't like to admit it. It doesn't matter who you are, preachers, pastors, deacons, who are sisters, musicians, whoever you are. You could hear it. Unfortunately, I have to say, I've heard myself preach or teach when it was me, and I've heard myself teach when it was him. Totally different, because he just gives you things to say. He will just out of nowhere, he just say, Lord, I didn't know I knew that. Let me go check that scripture out. That was pretty good, Lord. How'd you get that? You have to give him glory when it counts, because you say, ooh, that was him all the way. And then there's been times, I mean, in my early years, when I tried to sound like somebody. I wanted to be a preacher that could make them stand up and shout and everything. I can't do it. I guess I'm a little bit of Arsenio Hall type preacher. I'll make you say, I'll have to see about that. If I can get you to go back into your Bible and see and look and study, that, hey, Lord says you done what I wanted you to do. Because I'm tired of them just taking face value and running with it.